Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, so a couple of things. In addition to the iPhones and iPads, I wanted to ask a question, and in addition to getting the numbers. So iPhones, the company phone. So Mike, you have one? Jesse, do you have a company phone?
Yeah, I have an iPhone.
Okay. And then, that's it, right? You guys all have your own phones, right?
Good.
All right, so my question is, because Tina and I were talking about going over the Verizon bill yesterday, and it's pretty hefty, because we're paying for things that we don't even use, actually. We have phones that Karina had on the bill, and that's the problem with some of the numbers, we don't even have them. So if you don't use the company phone or don't plan on using it, you have your own phone, you're using your own phone because you have unlimited data, which most of us do nowadays, then just let us know, turn the phone in, we'll turn it off, get rid of them. The iPads are obviously needed, so that's a different story. Everyone should be using an iPad. They do have, these do have data on them, the iPads, and they do have a phone number just like a regular phone. So you guys realize they could be used as a phone in an emergency situation, right? Okay.
I didn't know.
So anyway, we don't want to waste phones. So if you don't need the phone, you let us know. If you need it, that's fine. Just we're okay with it as long as you're utilizing it and answering it. As far as the company phones are concerned, if you're not answering your company phone, every time we try to call, we can't get a hold of you on it. Then it's going to be one of those things where we're just going to probably just take it away, because it's basically supposed to be for company purposes if you're going to utilize that instead of your own phone. Some people like to carry two phones, some people don't. I hated it. I used to do it back in the old days, and I used to have a pager and two phones and all that crap, and it just sucked. But that was back in the day. No, Lucky.
Oh, shit.
Too late.
Dingleberry's coming out. Just kidding. At least it's hard.
Nice going, Alan.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
That's gonna smush.
sort of.
Good morning, everybody.
That was nice, Lucky.
Bad dog, bad dog. Get over there and smell it.
He's like, I know what came out.
What a start to the morning. Ain't that some shit?
No.
Lucky, edge.
I gotta clean it up a little
Good
bit.
job, man. You're like a dog whisperer, bro.
No, man, I remember my dad when we had dogs growing up, when we had puppies and stuff, anytime they
Oh, stinky.
pooped and peed in the house, you would take their nose so they smell it and you just give it, not you don't beat them, but give
Yeah,
it a
you
little
just
tap, couple
let 'em
taps.
know what's up.
Let them run around, and then bring them back to it again. No, and then you slowly.
There and how.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
No, my cat turns around and does it for spite. You do that to the cat, she runs over to another corner and does it again.
Eating's over, guys.
Yep.
Yep. That shows how my Friday's gonna go.
Like shit.
Actually, that was me.
Well, nothing like missing up the meeting.
Well, we know next time we're going to take you for a walk before we start the meeting.
I take him out every morning when I first get here. He normally doesn't go number 2 until the afternoon.
Shitty.
No pun intended. Jesse, why'd you fart, dude? It stinks.
Usually in our field, that's the money right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the money call right there.
It sure is not clogged.
I can smell the sewer.
I do every time you fart. He's like, you're gonna drag me over to my poo spot.
It's funny that you know the truth. Oh, that bad dog. He's like, bad dog.
Okay, thanks, Lucky.
He's gonna stay right by that.
You guys have your iPhones up and phones? iPads?
Yep, mine turned on.
Okay, what's the phone number on them?
Let me unlock it. So you said it's under settings in general?
Settings, about, or general and about, yeah. And then you go down towards the bottom.
The cellular data number,
Yeah.
949
Mm-hmm.
576 8679.
Okay.
Richard, of course.
And Jesse?
Mine doesn't turn on in.
Okay.
Do we have cloud storage on here?
I don't know, honestly. Okay, so another thing that's going on is through Garrett Pacific, they sent me this over for that there's a rebate going on for furnaces that have up to a $500 rebate. So I'll post this out there, but if you choose a qualified clean air furnace, you basically can receive a rebate up to $500. And basically when you go online, it's basically an ultra low NOx furnace, as long as they only go until they send out so much money. So once they do that, while supplies last, or while the rebates last, I guess. So if you end up talking to somebody about a low NOx furnace, ultra low NOx furnace, then you might want to look out the rebate form, because that'll probably help sell. Okay. All right. So also what I'm doing today is going to show you guys a little bit about the House Call Pro, a little more. Another video. Hopefully it's loud enough.
Hello and welcome to House Call Pro. If you haven't already, be sure to download the blue House Call Pro app from your App Store or the Google Play Store. This is what it looks like. Once you are inside the app, you will be taken to your dashboard. It is important to understand that your employer has set up your profile with unique permissions, which means that your screen may vary. But what we will cover today in this video sticks to the basics. We are going to start with a quick guide on navigating the app and then dive into using the app when out on the job and in the field. Let's start on your main dashboard when you log in. Your employer may be having you clock in and clock out from within the app. You will see this up top and a summary of your total hours for the weeks that show on your time card. Should you need to make adjustments, please reach out to your employer so that they can make these. On your dashboard, you will see open work for any jobs that are in progress and upcoming jobs that are coming up soon. You will also receive an automatic notification reminding you of a job 1 hour before it is scheduled to start. At the bottom of the page, you will see your main menu and the second tab, Schedule, where you will be able to see your calendar. On this view, you can toggle between timeline, day, or 3-day view. If your employer sends you a message from within the app, you will be able to see these and respond by clicking at the bottom here on Messages. This is the third tab on your menu at the bottom of the screen. Now let's get into using the app out in the field. We're going to start by clicking into a job that's been already placed onto our schedule. When you click into the job here, you're going to see at the top you have On My Way, Start, and Finish. Underneath these three buttons, you have customer information, as well as a Google Street View. I do want to add this is all editable if you need to change this. Down below, you are going to be able to view your schedule, so your start time and end time. Below that, you have line items. So these are all line items that you want to add to this job here. By clicking on line items, this will allow you to add any services or materials to this particular job here. Once you select a service that you need, just click Add. That will then add that service onto the line items page. After this is complete, you click Done in the upper right-hand corner. Now you'll be able to view all of those line items as well as that price attached as well. You'll also be able to view the total underneath all of those line items once you have added those. Underneath those line items, you have job tags. If you click that plus button there, this will allow you to add any job tags to this particular job. Clicking the Save button will allow you to save these tags as well. Underneath job tags, you have private notes. These are all internal. Customer will not be able to see these notes, so you can add anything specific here. A lock code, for example. Any of these can be placed in private notes. Underneath private notes, you have photos or documents. If you click on photos or documents, this will then take you to the camera page. By selecting the camera, that will allow you to take photo or choose photo. If I click take photo, that will allow me then to take a quick picture. If I click that use photo button in the bottom right hand corner, that will take me then to an uploading size. We always recommend selecting the smallest size possible just for faster uploading and downloading there. Next, that will drop that photo right there. Once you have all of the photos you need, just click that done in the upper left hand corner. Now you have photos attached. If I scroll all the way back up to the top, you're going to see these buttons here. On my way, start and finish. If I click on my way, this is going to send that notification to my customer via text message that someone is en route. If you are assigned to the job, you will be the employee notified that is en route as well. By selecting on my way, that will immediately send that text message out. You also have start and finish. These are great to remember to get in the habit of hitting these because it's going to date it and timestamp it when you are in the computer. So you'll be able to view when the job was started as well as when the job was finished or completed. By clicking that finish button, it will also send a notification to your customer letting them know the job has been completed. Above those three buttons there, you have approve, invoice, and pay. You can get approval either before the work starts or after the work is completed. By selecting before or after, it's going to prompt you to a signature page, where then and there you can gain a signature from your customer. You can get a signature either from tablet or your phone here. When you click done, it's going to attach that signature. The next one here is invoice. This is where you're ready to send the invoice out to your customer. Go ahead and select that invoice option there. It's going to prompt you to that invoice page where there is that signature you collected as well as a preview of the invoice. If you're ready to send this out to your customer, you can click that blue send button. It will just ask you from here to either put in an email address for your customer from here. Depending on your plan, you can also send out a text. The last option here is pay. When you're out in the field, if you are ready to collect payment, you will then have 4 options. By selecting that blue next button, it's going to take me to either credit card, cash, check, or other. If I select credit card, this process is really easy. It will allow me to either type in that information or there's that scan card button here. I can also scan card while I'm out in the field. Makes this really easy and convenient as well as saves a ton of time. Once I have that information, I would click next to collect that payment. When payment is taken and we are good to go, you will have that green check mark here, just letting you know payment has been taken and approved. If you ever need to edit or delete a job, you can always click on the More option next to Pay. This would allow you to delete or add a segment for those multi-day jobs as well. So this is the whole flow here of clicking into a scheduled job, sending an invoice, and collecting payment. Thank you so much.
Pretty simple.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, I think it's one of the more simple, you know, systems out there that I've seen, so, there's a lot of other little training things that we can get into later, but I wanted to give you guys kind of the minimal, start here so you can kind of see what's going on. All right? And, how's your iPad yet? Did it come up yet?
Yeah, it came on, but now that I just unlocked it again, now my cellular data number went to unknown. It was there a few seconds ago, but now that I just unlocked it, it went to unknown.
You unlocked it?
Like, opened it up. Like I had it open, I had it ready there waiting, and then my screen locked, and I just unlocked it, and now it says unknown for some reason. For the cellular data number.
Okay.
They
Well,
took away your
we'll bring it in there, and then also, I think I have you guys' cell phone, work cell phone number.
Okay, no,
so-
there you go. I just opened and closed it again.
All right,
So
what is
it's
it?
949
Yep.
403
Mhm.
1512.
Okay, perfect, thank you. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. Let's get out and get done what needs to get done. Make some money.